It might not feel like you're doing anything, but just stick with that, okay? Yeah. Just really, really go for it.
It feels like I am doing.
Absolutely everything you've got. And again, big breath. Well done.
Brilliant.
Okay, so the next one, you meet your baby. Right, so I'm coming now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me a
big
fish.
one. Yeah, big one.
Ready?
You got it sideways, right? And you've got your cord wrapped in it, okay?
They're all terrible, these babies. Honestly, they should find which ones to go. What am I doing? Is it
There you go. Meet your baby. Give her a good rub.
Well done. That's amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
On the towel. I've got it. Wrap my money.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I'm just going to go rub, give her a few seconds to work out what she's doing.
Is she okay?
She's fine, listen to her. Hello, little one.
It's not anything.
Do you mind if I call her? She's fine, I think she's just working out her own. Just have her. That's everything you've done. Perfect, thank you.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Her heart rate's beautiful. I can feel it now. Who's cutting the cord? Did you want to? Yeah. I'm using these scissors. So can you help just between these two hands? Watch your hand, please. Just between these two is perfect. That's it. That's it. Well done. Right. Beautiful. You made it. Yeah, absolutely.
It is.
I'm going to trim down her cord slightly just because it's quite long, okay? You've done all the important parts, no, Ben.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today we have our labour story and meet Pia. And yeah, so a lot of you were asking some questions and also whether I was going to be filming one of these, so I thought I would film one. I asked you guys over on Instagram whether you had any more questions as we were filming, and I got quite a few, so we're going to get into it and let you know how it went. So we have PP here. So yeah, of course, a lot of you, if you follow me on Instagram, I had her on the 4th of May.
Star Wars baby.
Yeah, we've got a Star Wars baby, which I've had a few times now. You know, the 4th of May was actually the first date that they gave me.
The original.
It was the original due date was actually the 4th of May, and then it got changed to the 7th. The first thing I thought that maybe we should address is what actually happened towards the end when I was actually
We stopped the
in
camera
labour,
basically.
when we stopped the camera. So do you want to explain it? Because I was kind of like not with it, so maybe you should explain it.
So basically, you probably saw the part where Pia was born and
Yeah,
put
I
onto Zelia basically.
yeah.
Maybe about 5 minutes after that.
Well, I will, before you mention that, will say that I had to have a forceps delivery. Funnily enough, Aisha also did too, because P's heart rate was dropping every time I was having a contraction. So they needed to speed things up. So that's why I ended up having forceps. You can continue.
So yeah, well after Pia was born and put onto Zelia, about 5 minutes after, basically they told me to take her, and
I told you to take her.
oh, you told me to take her because you weren't
I started to feel a bit
like
loopy.
spaced out, yeah. And then basically there was about maybe eight or 10 people in the room, like trying to. I don't know how to explain it really. Like, long story short, basically she was bleeding a lot, and
they didn't expect me to bleed as much as what I did.
Yeah.
From the tear, they didn't expect me to bleed that much. I lost a lot of blood, didn't I? it was 3
pints.
3 pints of bloods, and I started to feel super woozy, did not feel great, and then I felt like I was going to throw up, and then I was like basically like I just felt like I couldn't lay there
got
anymore.
really weak and that,
I got
didn't you?
really weak, and so I was basically on the bed for about, I think it was about an hour. I was laying there while they were like doing everything, and I just sort of laid there with my eyes shut, being like, Zell, just chill, don't panic, and everything will be okay. The midwives and the doctors, they did such an amazing job. They were the best. I was very lucky. I had the best midwives ever. So if you're giving birth in Norwich, you're very lucky, because all the girls there were so nice. Like, honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about the Norwich Hospital. Yeah, it was a great experience. I had a great experience with them, but I was a little bit scared, and then once they'd finished everything, I did not feel myself at all. I could barely keep my eyes open. I'd lost that much blood. I couldn't feed Pia, I couldn't really hold her. For the first 2 days, Ben did absolutely everything, basically. I did on the second day dress her and feed her, but I could barely even do that. It was a struggle. I remember feeling so like proud that I was able to do it, but after that I couldn't do anything. Yeah, it was quite traumatizing a little bit for me.
Yeah.
But now I've done it, I'm like, oh, I would do it again, 100%. But yeah, it was hard because I felt like
next time it might just be a bit smoother. Like,
yeah.
No one really expected that to happen, you know. Like,
no, they didn't even.
Obviously, with her heart rate and stuff as well, it was just was getting more complicated. And then obviously, once she was born, it just got a bit obviously a bit scary for Zell. Like, obviously, I wasn't too worried.
No, you made me feel really calm.
Like,
as
I
well.
obviously had to take her, so I had to just sit in the corner while all this was going on. You know, like there was no panic in the room. Everyone was calm.
I was calm as well, wasn't I? I
all
really controlled it.
All the doctors and everyone were calm. They were just trying to stop the bleeding as quick as they can, which they did. Obviously, like Zell said, it took about an hour. But yeah, they got everything they needed to.
I couldn't even FaceTime anybody afterwards to show like my family and Ben's family. He had to do everything because I was there with my eyes shut.
Yeah, you did obviously say hello, but you just.
I said hello, but I didn't have the phone in my hand or anything. Like, I couldn't do anything.
I mean, maybe I should have waited for that, but. Like,
no, but I was excited, and our phones were going crazy as well, and you know, I just wanted people to see her.
You probably hear the phone vibrating on the camera.
Yeah, you do, because you said someone's ringing, and
Emma,
it was
Emma.
Aisha.
I think it was Emma.
Oh, was it Emma? Oh, I thought it was Aisha. And also, like, I remember once it had all finished, I was so tired, and I was saying I couldn't keep my eyes open, but I was so scared because I thought that if I closed my eyes and went to sleep, I was going to die. Like, genuinely, that's how I felt, and I was really scared.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you had obviously. I wasn't worried about that. None of the doctors were.
No,
worried about
everyone
that.
was like,
Midwives were
no.
like, you stop thinking like that.
Stop thinking like that. But I couldn't help it because I didn't feel myself at all. That's how it made me feel. I was so scared and upset. So I was like, I'm scared to go to sleep because what if I don't wake up? That's how I felt in that moment. But yeah, and I was also sad because I felt like I didn't get that connection one-on-one with Pia when she was first born. But I'm just glad that obviously she had that with you. But we're tight now, me and P. We're tight. We're making up for it now. Aren't we? She's fast asleep. Hi. But anyways, I'm going to answer some of the questions now that we got. Not labour related, but does Pia have a middle name? No. So we decided against middle names for girls.
Yeah.
I think, because for me, I don't have a middle name. So, I don't know, it was weird for P to have one. Yeah. And I just think Pia Hazelton is quite sleek.
I'm not sure what would go with Pia.
We just didn't really want to do a middle name, did we? It never really crossed our mind to do a middle name.
No.
But we always did say if we have a boy, we'd like to do middle name.
Yeah.
Because it's more like Ben, and Ben has one, so.
Yeah.
Did you have forceps? Yes, I had a forceps delivery. What did you think about when you were pushing? Zell, just push if you want your baby to come out.
Everyone was just telling her to like push like it's pooing, so I'm glad she was probably like.
I don't know if I pooed.
No, you didn't.
Whoa, it's chucking it down. I don't know if I pooed.
You definitely didn't.
Would you have known?
You would have smelt it.
Would I have? Oh yeah, I probably would have. I didn't smell anything. I didn't smell nothing at all. Did you get stretch marks during pregnancy? If so, how are they now? No, I didn't get any stretch marks. I just have the hormone line, and that's it. And I still have that now. What's the pain tolerance like? So, first one in, the pain was quite bad. It was like period pain, which for me is quite bad, my pains. And then so I had to have like painkillers for that. And then when my waters broke, it went from 0 to 100 real quick, and I was screaming down in the hospital, basically saying
I was like hugging her because at this point I had to come into the hospital again
because
I got sent
home
home because I wasn't allowed to stay. My waters broke and I got called
he
in.
literally left, my waters broke, and I was like screaming, and then he came back.
Yeah, I got like 2 hours sleep when I got home, and then I opened up the curtain and I was just like, she was like, help me! And then we got into the delivery room where we stayed until we had her, and like I was trying to calm her down. She was just like, is anyone gonna help me? Screaming out the hospital door.
I was in
like
agony.
bless her though. Obviously, you could see how much pain she was in.
I was crying.
I mean, these are the parts we probably should have filmed as well. Like,
no, absolutely not.
It's funny, like.
It's not. It's funny thinking about it now, but at the time I was really upset. I was like, "Is anybody gonna help me?" Because I was waiting for the epidural doctor to come, and obviously the epidural doctor has things to do. I'm not her. She ain't gonna drop her things to come and see me. But at the time,
luckily someone was.
Luckily, she came quite quickly, but for me, it felt like 5 hours. Let me just say, my pain tolerance isn't high at all. Like I can't really handle a lot of pain, especially when it comes to my belly. I can't have a period really and not cry, basically. I'm in agony a lot. So I was thinking that this is probably the way it was going to be. But just because I had a pregnancy like this, just because I had a birth like this doesn't mean you're going to. So I don't want to scare you all. It was fine. I'd do it again. So it wasn't that bad. Yeah. Did she come on her due date? No. She actually came...
She came on her
3 days early.
Original due date.
Yeah, so she came 3 days early. And also someone said, did you do anything to bring on your labour early? Not intentionally. I had dates and I had hot sauce every night.
And she had the ball.
And I bounced on the ball. But I didn't do it that much, so I don't know if it just was a coincidence or if that helped. I'm due next month, petrified. Any tips? Don't overthink anything, just go with it. It's not going to be how you think it's going to be. You're going to have your own birth the way it's meant to be for you.
Get gas and air then, why not?
Gas and air, yeah. Gas and air, I did have that, but I don't really think it did anything for me.
It probably did.
At the time, I was like, it's not doing anything!
Because if you think about it, you managed to get the epidural without panicking, because you had gas.
No, that's because I knew I had to stay still, and I was like...
Nah, she did really well there.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm talking about the epidural.
I thought you were talking about me.
I am talking about you. I'm
okay.
joking.
Okay, so essentials you really need post-birth for mum. I would say get nappies, the pull-up nappies, because they're literally like the best thing ever. You
For
can get
her, obviously, not
yeah,
for
it says for mum.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll need them because you'll bleed a bit once you've had the baby. You can wear pads and like with your knickers.
I think like hooked on them. She loves them.
I love them. I literally love them. They're like pull-up nappies.
They're
the best
literally
thing
disposable
ever.
pants.
Yeah, basically, I just wear them, and I highly recommend them. Yeah, they're one thing I would 100%.
What else have you had to have?
Nothing really.
No.
No.
Okay.
Your original birth plan compared to actual birth. So the only difference was I had to have forceps. Everything else kind of went to my original plan, which was epidural.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had everything the same besides forceps. But if I didn't really like, Aisha had forceps, so she already talked me through it. So I wasn't as scared because I already knew about it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too. Did you have to have stitches? Yes, I did. I was being stitched up for about an hour. But I think they've gone now, and I think my thing looks back to normal again.
You what?
My thing.
Was it good?
My thing. What would you do differently next time? Nothing. I think I stayed calm, and the thing is, next time it won't be the same. She's snoring her head off down
She's
there.
literally snoring.
I feel like next time it's going to be completely different to this time. So just don't overthink and think how it's going to be. It probably won't be like that. I mean, potentially, but just go with it. Enjoy it. Vlog it. Do little memories on your phone. That's what I recommend, because we watched it back now. I was a bit traumatised and I didn't look at it for about 2 weeks.
Just boys, stay away from the other end.
He didn't look down, but you didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
In a way,
If it was going to be
wish...
natural, then I probably would
Yeah, I
have
think
done.
it's because of the forceps you
Just
didn't
the
want
forceps.
to.
I didn't want to see the forceps around her head.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about that because that makes me feel a bit ill. How bad did it hurt? Obviously, I had epidural, so
Sweating.
that was fine. But the contractions for me was quite bad. I was crying. But it may be fine for you, so it's different for everybody. How was Ben throughout your delivery? Great support. Couldn't have done it without him. And I honestly mean that, so thank you. And he was great with P as well. What was the most rewarding part? Oh, sorry. The most rewarding part was when they took the baby out and put her on my chest. It was all worth it. What was the most challenging part of the delivery? The contractions. How do you feel after giving birth? Do you know what? Mentally, I'm okay. I was scared about, because I did go through a little bit of a stage beforehand. And I was like, oh God, am I going to get it afterwards? But I actually feel fine. I'm like in a great headspace. I've got P, so I'm obviously over the moon.
It's basically just her and Pia every day because I'm obviously working.
He's working now, so we're having our connection. But you're great. He has her. We're very good with each other in the nights as well. Ben will do the first feed and then I'll do the next two, and then he goes to work. So we've got a great routine going on as well. So
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with it. You know?
Yeah, I think we work well together.
I think
so
she's sweating.
she takes after you then. Is it sexy seeing Ben as a dad? Totally. Do you have any signs the day before you went into labour? Either of you? So the signs I had is I lost my mucus plug. That's why I knew. And then I was getting like contractions, but they weren't. Sorry, we're boring him. Sorry.
No, sorry, it's just the late nights, you know. I've got babies.
Yeah, I lost my mucus plug and I was getting like the odd like they felt like period pains, and I was like,
I
ooh.
lost mine as well.
He lost his too. Yeah. So, did you feel supported by the midwives? 100%. How are you after birth? How is your body coping? Obviously, because I lost a lot of blood, I was very weak. I was probably bedbound for like the first week. Couldn't do anything, couldn't even feed P, as I said. I'm okay now, I'm great. I was on iron tablets, and then I also had a blood how'd you say it?
Fusion.
I also had a blood transfusion as well.
I had to give her an injection every day as well.
I had injections in my belly, and I'm on iron tablets now, and I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. Yeah, because I didn't get tired in the city, and usually I can't walk
Did
for
you take
long.
it today?
No.
Yesterday?
I take it in the evening.
Did you take it yesterday?
No. I know, I need
so
to
it's
take
pointless.
them. No, I'm going to take them. I need to start and take them. Everything. Birth in the placenta. Obviously I had epidural, so I didn't really feel it. But it was okay. I didn't look at it. That's another thing. I had my eyes shut.
You did look at the placenta.
No, I didn't. Oh yeah, it looked awful. I did.
When you looked at
Oh my
it,
God.
it was in a box.
It was awful. Yeah. But a lot of it, I had to keep my eyes shut after P, not before. Just because, like, I didn't look when they was putting the forceps in because I didn't want to see that. Because I didn't want to scare myself. So I closed my eyes, and then when I started pushing, then I opened my eyes. I kept my eyes open when I saw her, and then as soon as things went a little bit downhill, I was like, babe, you need to take her, I'm feeling really weird. Then he took her, and then
It was
started
so
to shut
weird
my eyes.
holding her because I was just like...
Yeah, it was probably all a bit like,
whoa. And I
whoa.
was just like, I had Zell with a problem on the bed, and I was just like, I don't really know what's going on right now.
Yeah. So how was it for you then?
It was just crazy, to be honest with you. Everything just feels really...
I guess you don't really know what to expect as well, and it's just like...
I had no idea what to expect. Like I said, everything feels really vivid, but vague at the same time. Like I know it. I remember everything, but it feels really fuzzy at the same time.
Yeah.
Just because of like, I don't know, I guess I was in like not shock, but like excitement. You know, just overload of emotions.
Yeah.
Everything just got like in mind and stuff. It was just crazy. I mean, I really enjoyed the experience. Obviously, about what happened to you, but apart from that, I think I'd 100% be there again. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do anything different. Do you know what I mean?
I think it was great. So yeah.
The only thing I will say though is with hospitals.
I know what you're going to say.
Why do
You
they?
slept on the chair.
No, but why can't they not just give the partner a better chair?
They need to get one of those chairs that like pull out.
Or a sofa bed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Some places do.
Like
I've
a sofa
seen
bed,
it.
one that folds down or something.
Yeah.
Oh, because honestly, them
That's the
chairs.
one thing
I
you
slept on
hate.
the floor on the night that she fully slept. On a cold, hard floor.
Oh, shame.
On a blanket. The
No, I
hospital
know.
blanket.
I did
Do you know
feel
what I mean?
bad, yeah. But you did get to go home twice and sleep at home.
Yeah, no, but it's like 2 hours each time.
Had to come back. No, not the.
The second time after she was born,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
good night's sleep. I just wanted to get
Yeah.
back then anyway, didn't I? So
Did Ben cut the umbilical cord?
I did.
He did.
But again, it's one of those things. It's just like I know I did it, but it feels weird.
Did we film that bit?
No, I don't
Oh.
think so. It felt really weird. It
You
felt
should have
like
filmed it.
it,
Yeah, what
it
did
feels
that feel
exactly
like?
what it feels like. It would. It feels like
Squidgy. No? I don't know.
It's like I guess it would be the exact same sort of thing as cutting like a steak with scissors.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
that sort of feeling.
What items did you not use from your hospital bag? Did you pack anything ridiculous? So the things I remember not using that I had was, I didn't use the lip balm. What I will say I did use is I used, I had a cup with a straw, loved that. Fan, highly recommend. Hair bands, see the nappies, nighties, obviously like your essentials like your face stuff and just like toothbrush and all that, but yeah.
Shower gels.
Yeah. Are you breastfeeding? No, I'm actually bottle feeding.
She loves the milk.
How was the toast afterwards? See, I heard that this was a thing, loved it. Didn't know until afterwards, but the toast was amazing, wasn't it?
I said to you the toast was good.
Yeah, it was so
Hospital
delicious.
toast is the best.
And now it's like my thing because I had jam and toast and I love it now.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah.
They even let me have it. They kept like asking,
That's what I mean.
Can you get mummy anything? I'm like,
What about
toast
daddy?
for me.
No, it was good. You getting on mentally and emotionally? I'm a new mum also. I will say I am quite emotional because I'm worrying so much about P. I'm just always like, I don't know, like, is that normal?
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? But I know that that's really normal, but I can't help it. Like, sometimes I'll just have to watch her, just like, and also when I feed her, I'll always stay up for an extra half an hour, 45 minutes, just so I know she's definitely okay, and then I'll go to sleep. Whereas Ben's a bit more chilled, which I like because it balances us out. So like when I'm worried,
it's better than both of us like completely stressing, sitting there staring at the cot, wondering if that noise is normal. Do you know what I mean? But in the first couple of days, yeah, definitely, I was a bit like, oh Christ, is that sort of a normal noise and stuff? But now it's just a routine. I can pick up on what she's doing when, you know, I can tell from the sounds that she's making if her dummy's falling out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just natural to understand.
Yeah, we're starting to realise what sounds mean what.
Yeah.
First reaction when you saw Pia, I was like, oh my god, is she okay?
You'll see it in the video. I mean, you would have seen it.
I was in shock,
seen it in the video.
and all I was worrying about was, is she okay? That's all I wanted to know.
Again, it comes back to what you were just speaking about worrying so much.
Yeah.
Like constantly, Zell was asking if Pia was okay, and whereas me, I'm just like she's fine. Like just.
Whereas
like,
I think I asked about 10 times if she was okay.
She's just been born.
And then the thing is, she was absolutely fine. I was the one who wasn't. I was the one bleeding out.
Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she? Yeah, she's
she
fine,
okay?
but you're not. Okay, so.
They didn't say that. They're like, yeah, she's fine. I was like, are you sure though? Is she okay? Did Pia weigh £7.7?
£7.7.
And we got. Let's see how much we predicted.
I was closest.
So, date born, mummy's prediction 1st of May. Hey, I was close.
Okay, so you were closer.
And then, so mummy's prediction was 1st May and Ben's was 29th of April and I was closest because it was 4th of May. How much did she weigh? £8.5, thank God she didn't. I would have been even more ripped. And £8.4, she's 7'7". She's a tiny little baby, which is weird because we always got told she was growing big.
Oh, I smashed that.
How done? Ah, that was wrong. Eye colour, brown, blue. She's got blue at the moment, but all babies are born with blue. Hair, light brown, blonde. She's brown.
Bit of both.
But she's not
Depends
blonde.
what side of the head you're looking at.
I think she's pretty much like brownish. Hair, no hair. Hair, no hair. In between. Definitely not full head of hair. And then time born, I said 6 a.m. He said 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And she was born at 11:34. My baby girl. But yeah, why we picked where we got the name Pia from. We'll end it on that. So Pia was on my baby list forever. I had that on my list forever. I actually got the name from Pia Mia. That's where I first found the name. And I also follow a YouTuber and her name's Pia. And I thought the name was so beautiful. And that was the name. I gave him some options and he gave me some options. And then we both really liked P, which we call her P, as I keep saying.
Or Pee-Pee.
Or Pee-Pee.
Or Pepe.
Oh, no, we don't call her Pepe.
I call her Pepe.
You say, oh, Pepe, why you crying?
Yeah, Pepe, why you cry?
He says that, yeah. But I call her PP or P. Or Pia. But no, we love the name and I'm happy. And I think it's so beautiful, Pia Hazelden. I love it. But yeah, so that is all of the questions.
Oh, she's so sweaty, man.
Do you want, can I have a little hold?
Yeah, you go take your dumb.
She doesn't want it. Does she want it? No, she's like, eh!
Hey, Pepe, why you cry?
It's just so hot.
She hot. My arms.
Hot baby girl. Are you sweaty like daddy? Are you sweaty like daddy? But babes, you make her so, he made her so needy now, I swear.
That's not my fault, I love her too much.
I love her too. Oh, baby girl.
She's got some weird faces. Let me see. I'll show him one picture from my phone.
Beautiful baby girl. Are you smiling? She's half asleep. Here she is, asleep. Just thought I'd show you. Look at her, she's so cute.
She's doing karate.
She's doing karate right now. Look at her little feet. Obsessed with her.
I've got another one I'll show you as well.
Stop! She's so gorgeous. I love her so much. I love you so much,
I don't know if you can see, but this is my camera roll, by the way. Ready? Pia, 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 pia.
P just farted. It's alright, let it out. She's farted again. PB, we're filming, that's rude. Here's a picture of her that I
Oh, I'll get it up.
absolutely adore her. Can you show them? Oh! Baby girl.
She's cute. So yeah, hopefully that answered some of your questions, and
If you've got any more, leave them down below and then I'll reply back to them. So like, obviously a lot of people were messaging me about our channel, but don't worry, we're still going to be filming loads of content on this one. It's just made it a little bit easier having it all in one place, and you're going to be seeing Ben on there as well. So, but thanks so much for everyone that supported us on Ben and Zell. It means a lot, doesn't it? But we hope we answered all of the questions. If we missed any out that you want to know, just leave it down below and I will reply back to them. But yeah, we're still on our little bubble and we're so happy that P's here. And she couldn't be more perfect. Honestly, we're obsessed with her.
she's going to stop rolling her eyes in the back of her head when she's sleeping.
She's trying to fall asleep right now.
She's like...
Honestly, we laugh so much at the things that she does, don't we? And we just end up doing them now. But yeah, so I think we're going to end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash it a big thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. And yeah, if there's any other videos that you would like to see from me and Ben, leave them all down below as well. And we will try and get them filmed for you guys. Until then, we'll catch you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.